Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 9 of the ZooKeeper series. Today, we are going to start off with this shulker box. Let's see if I can get into it. Yep. And this shulker box is filled with 3 wither skeleton skulls, which I have gone out and farmed in between episodes. And so the first thing we're going to be doing is killing a wither. You can see that I've even made myself a Smite 5 sword for this occasion, so that I can take it down a lot faster. A few more things that I've done in between episodes is I have made this bulk storage that is just filled with dirt, grass, and stone currently. I think I have 4 double chests that are empty, and then 3, probably, yes, that are partly full because of all the stuff I have. I have also expanded this, and that is because my boots are quite low. And I was trying to get a mending villager, because in 1.12 you can't just cycle through trades. So the way that librarians work is they give you a first book, and then later on they'll give you this book and one more. So you can see I have quite a few librarians. Pretty much all of the guys in the white cloaks, except for 2 of them, are librarians. The other 2 are cartographers. And I have been doing some serious villager trading, which has not sadly resulted in a mending book. So before I go and I fight the wither, I think I'm just going to repair these boots like I would normally, because I am fairly certain, yes, I do have quite a few diamonds. And I am going to be fighting the wither down at Y11, or Y12 I guess. Because 17 levels. Okay, I'm going to talk to you guys in the mob farm. I am going to be fighting the wither down at Y12, which hopefully might uncover a bit more diamonds or goodies of some kind. I'm just really hoping not to open up into a lava pocket. You can see that I have an owl down here. This is my buddy. He's always down here in the zombie spawner. I don't know how he got in here, but he got in here and he can't seem to find his way out, so he's in here now. But I'm just going to quickly get myself up to 17 levels, repair these boots, and then we can go and kill the wither. Alright, I have the 17 levels. I'm just going to fix those up. And I think if I put these potatoes away, we should be good to go. So I'm going to go down here where I have, in my little mine area, I have made a spot for the wither to be killed. I'm just going to hope, because I didn't light it up before, that there aren't a ton of mobs down there already. Alright, so I'm going to set up my shulker box right here, and I'm going to actually put everything that I don't need in here. So pretty much everything like that is going to be in there. I'm also going to replace my elytra for my diamond chestplate just to get all of my protection on there. Just a little bit of extra protection should help. I'll keep the pickaxe on me, arrows, that. I'm going to take a couple buckets of milk with me, just in case. Obviously I need the wither. And I do have a ton of instant health potions that I've gotten from end cities. I think I'll put some torches in my offhand, just to make sure I can see everything down there. I do have some potions of strength, and I think that should be good. I'll reorganize my hotbar in a moment, but I've just made this little tunnel, and so the wither, hopefully I can hide in here, shoot at it, and then come out and hit it to kill it when it is time to do that. So I'm just going to reorganize this. I'm going to make the wither, and hopefully this will go smoothly. Now, the reason that I am doing it like this as comparison to putting it underneath the end portal is because I actually went and tested it, and I'm so glad I did, because I thought maybe things had changed since 1.12, and they have. So if you try to put it underneath the end portal, it won't work, and it will just fly out as soon as it explodes, because it has that little time where it like warms up and like gets its health and everything, and after it explodes it will just fly out, and I didn't want that to happen. I think I'm ready to go, so I'm gonna get this guy all ready. I'm going to back up here, I'm going to take the strength potion, and then for the first half of its health I'm gonna shoot it down, and then it can see me immediately, but I am just going to take it out. Hopefully it doesn't make it back into the regular strip mine area, because that won't be good. Okay, that's no longer working, so I'm just going to come in here and hopefully take this guy out really easily. I think the regeneration on my backpack helped a lot with that, but we've done it. That was really, that was pretty simple. Didn't really uncover anything too amazing, but I am going to drink this bucket of milk just to get rid of that. Didn't have to really drink any potions other than the strength potion, which I think helped quite a bit. So now I'm going to go make up a beacon, and the whole reason I did this is because of the huge terraforming job I need to do, which I have not worked on since the last episode because it is too slow, and I just decided to go out, try to get the 3 wither skeleton skulls, which I did manage to do. I've killed a ton. I would show you, but the statistics take a very long time to load because of the amount of mobs and items that are in all these mods. So yeah, I am going to grab everything out, and then I will put together a beacon, and then I don't know if I'm going to set the beacon up right this second and work on it, or if I'm going to do it later, but yeah, we've killed the wither and gotten a nether star for the beacon. Alright, so I've gotten all the stuff together. I'm just going to craft up the beacon real fast, and then I think I am going to actually go and set it up just so that I can get this thing all put together. So I'm going to grab the blocks that I need for that, and I will head on over to the area that I am terraforming. Alright, so I have the beacon. It looks all iron, but it really has gold and some emeralds in there. I just thought the outside would look nice if it was all iron. I'm just going to start it up right now with haste 2, and let's go. We have haste 2, so we should be able to... Oh, that's so satisfying. That is so nice. I'm going to fill it back in because I cannot stand having that hole there. It will bother me. But that is so nice. That's going to make everything so much easier. But yeah, so now pretty much whenever I feel like it, or whenever I get some time, and I'm not like building anything, I can just come over here and start terraforming, because honestly there's no reason not to anymore, because I can insta-mine everything, so it'll be so much easier now. I have just made a giant mistake, and I broke my shovel because I used it too much. And so I was using, because initially I was using the one that I had made at the beginning when I made my first set of tools, which actually all of these, besides, okay, so these 3 and these armor bits, besides I think my shoes, are all the original set of armor that I made when I first made diamond stuff. And so I had actually changed over to one of the shovels that I said I wasn't going to change over to because it had Curse of Vanishing on it and I didn't want to lose it in the end, that I found in the end, but I just broke it because it had mending on it, and that's why I liked it. And yeah, so I will say that's kind of a shock, because I have been playing this game for, I don't even know, we're gonna go with a long time, and I have never broken a tool. So that was interesting, and it had mending on it. That's why I'm so sad, because it was a good shovel. So I'll be making myself another shovel now. I might actually just make myself a few. I won't plan to break them, but then I can use them all up and then go from there, because yeah, they get used quite fast when doing that. But now I can actually buy the books that I need, because I know I have a Silk Touch. I think I have all the books. Silk Touch, Unbreaking, and Efficiency. Yeah. I have Silk Touch, Unbreaking 3, and Efficiency 5, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to buy up all the books, make a couple more shovels, and then I will continue working on the terraforming. I also forgot to tell you guys that another thing I did in between episodes is I went back to the stronghold and I got a whole bunch of books. So in relation to where I am now, which is possibly there. Here's the zoo and there's my house. The nether portal, that right there, that little thing, that hole in the middle is pretty much just a hole down to the stronghold. So I raided a couple libraries. I got about I want to say 3 or so rows, so probably a single chest full of books from there, and I did all the trading with the librarians that I already told you guys about. So yeah, that's where all of these books have come from, if you see me using a ton of books. Okay, so it is currently Halloween, and I forgot one thing about Halloween, is that maybe it happened a few seconds ago. Okay, so it is currently Halloween, and I forgot one thing about Halloween, is that maybe it happened a few seconds ago, but we might be able to see it here. Some of these zombies, I am in 1.12, so I do not know if this is a still an update that happens. It might be, but I don't know. Of course, it's not going to happen when I want it to. Let's go up here to the surface because it is nighttime. Let's see if we can find any of these. There we go. Okay. Look the zombie. The zombie has a pumpkin on its head, a jack-o'-lantern. That's cool. I like that. It's kind of a spooky Halloween special kind of thing. Yep, there's another one. Oh, and the skeletons do too. That is awesome. That is really cool. I like that. That's funny. Oh, the skeletons had a jack-o'-lantern on its head, not just like a pumpkin, because in 1.12 I'm pretty sure that all pumpkins are just carved pumpkins because that's just how they work. But yeah, that's funny. I like that. That's a cool little thing. I'm gonna travel to the desert really fast and see if any of the husks have a jack-o'-lantern on their head. I haven't seen a husk with a pumpkin on its head. I've seen zombies and skeletons. But besides that, I think that's all the ones that are gonna get pumpkined. But that is very cool. That's an awesome feature. That's a fun little Halloween Easter egg kind of thing, I think. I think it'd be cool to keep one of these guys. I think that's what I'll do. I'm gonna keep one of them. Because why not? You know? If it's got a pumpkin on its head, I hope the pumpkin doesn't just like go away after Halloween. That would be kind of sad. I don't think it will. I don't see any reason for it to. I tried to get that skeleton, but it wouldn't work because he was walking around too much, and I'm now a pincushion. But I will get a zombie from my spawner, or tomorrow night actually. So when a zombie tomorrow night spawns, I will definitely go out and get him, and I'm going to name tag him, because then he won't despawn, and I can keep him forever. As kind of just a little memento to Halloween. I'm going to call the zombie the Pumpkin King. There's the Pumpkin King name tag, so I'm all ready for tomorrow night when I go out and catch that zombie. There are pumpkin guys in here. This is great. I love this. I'm having way too much fun looking at this. Okay, it's about to be nighttime, so I think I'm gonna come up here and just wait for a moment until it turns to night, so that I can get my zombie with a pumpkin on its head, kind of Halloween souvenir. I got one with a jack-o'-lantern on its head. Ooh, okay. Come here, buddy. Whoa, how did you hit me? Oh, wait, he can hold a block in his hand. That's pretty good. Got him. Okay, so, and then I just name him. He's the Pumpkin King now. He will not despawn, and I think I want to try and get one with a pumpkin on its head, too, because I got one with the jack-o'-lantern. I think that would be my next choice. So we're gonna name him, let's see, what should we name him? There we go, we got the not so bright Pumpkin King. And here is a dude over here that I think I will give. Okay, we do not want any of that. Okay, here we go. Okay, got him. And he is the not so bright Pumpkin King. Can he hold something? No, that's okay. That's okay, we still love him. Alright, there we go. Now we have the, let's see. We have the Pumpkin King and the Not So Bright Pumpkin King. Let's go! Alright, so the animal exhibit I'm going to do right now is going to be the gazelles. I have already tamed these guys up, but I do need to grab out my book, which I always forget, and so you guys can see a little bit about them. So they eat ungulate kibble, and they eat a ton of stuff. So pretty much any sapling-ish kind of things, leaves, fruit, anything. They are herbivores, so yeah, they eat anything. So I am going to use dark acorns in their exhibit because I have a ton of those because I've cut down a ton of oak trees. So yeah, that's the food I'll be using. And you can see that they have a brush, ball, and tire swing. So I probably will be using the tire swing since the balls despawn and the brushes are a manual use only. So now I am just going to go over and build these guys' exhibit, and I will bring you guys back when I have done that. Alright, so I have finished up their exhibit. This is the final product. They like grass and sandy areas, so I've got both of those in here. I also have a couple food barrels and some light and everything. And these guys I did actually give a little area. They do have a tire swing down in their little shelter thing, but they've got that nice little area to hang out too. These are a tiny bit glitchy because they aren't one of the foods that's supposed to go really in here. They're not like one of the Zawa mod foods that the animals would eat, but yeah, I think this place turned out really well. I have these lily pads, of course, on the water areas, and I have not had an animal drown recently, so we are all good there pretty much. So yeah, this is their exhibit, and now I'm just going to put them in here. 1, 2, I have 4 of them. And there's the last one. I just checked and I do actually have 2 males and 2 females, so that's very nice. I don't think I don't think I'm going to be able to jump this. I don't think they should be able to get out of here and jump that. That should be fine. And I have also added in this little park area, which these leaves are growing over quite a bit, so I might have to trim that down. And I have added this other park, like greenery area, just kind of a median to keep this place all nice and split up and kind of not just these open areas forever. And you can see that I've done quite a bit of terraforming as well. I am in the process of, so this layer right here is the final layer I'm going to go down. So I'm in the process of digging all of this out and replacing it with grass. So here's a quick overhead view of the terraforming that I have done. I've made a pretty big dent in it, honestly. This area right here should be enough to do quite a bit more. And if I land really fast without totally dying, you should be able to see on the map here. So this is the area that I've terraformed. You can see this little indented area down here is where I've already digged out. This is the apple tree that I'm keeping up for no apparent reason and just want it there. I could cut it down because I do have the apple trees over by my base, but that's okay. And you can see that there's a ton of variation here. So I started on this hill right there. I didn't really finish it though, because I would have to move the beacon to get the Instamine over there. So I'm going to finish this area and then I'll go over there. But I have made a pretty significant dent in it, in the terraforming. So again, this is going to be the parking lot area, which I still have to terraform this bit and probably all of this as well. But yeah, that's the progress that I've made on that so far. Alright, so I was looking at the zoo, and I was noticing the sizes of the different areas, and for 4 lions, I have this big of an area, which is quite a big area. But for this little area over here, for 3 zebras, and zebras like to run, I felt like that was a tiny bit small. So I have repurposed this exhibit, and I have decided that I am going to put in Cape bushbucks, which are these kind of little deer-ish kind of creatures. I'll show you them in a moment when I pick these guys up. And I'll get the book out. They're these guys, and they're very cute, but they're very small. And they don't really run around as much. They have the same diet, so they're pretty much the same. All that's different is this tire swing, which I've put in here instead of the enrichment balls, I'm pretty sure is what they're called, with the hay inside of them. So I have 3 of these guys, and I'm going to put these guys in here instead because I think they would be better in here. I have, I think, 2 males. Yes, and then this is the female. They're very pretty, and I really like them, and I think they do a lot better in here just because they're like, let's see, okay, just because they're a lot smaller, and they probably didn't really need as much space as the zebras, because zebras like to roam around. Now, I felt bad for taking away the zebras' enclosure, so I've decided to make them a new one, and it is right over here. This one is a lot bigger. Let's see, on the map, it's just a little bit smaller than the lions, but there's only 3 of them again. And it's got pretty much the same things as the other exhibit did. So I think these guys will have a lot more fun in here, and it'll be a lot happier in here because of the amount of space that they have. So yeah, I just did that because I kind of felt bad. So yeah, there's the new zebra exhibit, and I have repurposed the old zebra exhibit for the Cape bushbuck. So now I have all of these exhibits. The zoo is growing quite nicely, and I really like how it's coming together. And now one more thing, I have not put any greenery in here yet because I would like to figure out what exhibit's going to go here and whether or not I need to flatten this or what needs to happen here, because I need to know like the varying, because this obviously gets varied by a block. So it gets a block taller up here, which is fine, but I'm going to give it a moment before I put anything in there. Alright, you guys, I think that's where I'm going to end off the episode for today. I beat the Wither, I did a ton of terraforming, I made 2 new exhibits and relocated one of the animals, therefore I got 3 animals in different exhibits. But thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more from this series, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye!